Hello, this is Hustlord presenting you another game of Pokémon Autochess, our beloved battle chess game. We see some Charmanders in the shop and a Fennekin. This might be signs we should go for a fire synergy first. The fire synergy is possible with these Pokémons. Let's see. Oh, we picked for a fire portal and we didn't get the fire region, so let's see what we are up to. There's a Cleffa showing up and a Gossifleur. So this is more of a Flora Light region. And there's also some Gourmet that we can add. Oh, we see 3 Zubats in the shop actually. I think we should build around that. Maybe if we see more of these Charmanders, then we can also try for hyper rolling a Charizard. So that might be some kind of flying hyper roll comp then. Let's see. Could also go for the Dusk Skull, but I don't think I want this. So we have Hard Scale, a Water. We could. These items don't really speak for flying hyper roll. Going for the crit here and adding in Spirigatito. That might help. And we can also get rid of the Pokemons we don't play. Well, I will keep the Charmander because I'm not decided yet. Alright. I think we want a crit build here. And we also want to evolve this Chameleon. So I guess this will be indeed some kind of hyper roll game. Flora is still possible, but I'm kinda invested in these flying Pokemons now. So probably we'll just throw Reaper Cloth and Scope Lens on my Gobit here and sell the rest. Possibly something like this. Not entirely sure if I want this smaller in my team, I don't think so. Let's get rid of this. And also get a Cleffa. Well, maybe don't get a Cleffa because I don't go for babies here. I will go for a winning streak. We see indeed this Gossifleur now. That's hard now. And you also want another crit item. So many options. We could also easily go for babies, but then again, this would consume lots of resources we don't have. I would say we're fine with the Charmander here. There's nothing else that really fits, so we just go for another fire unit, and then we also sell some units here so that we get to 20 gold. And I think I won't go for Flora here anymore. It's just kinda too late since we're that invested. Just go for 1 gold units here. So this will definitely some kind of fire comp here forming. And also I will integrate this Capsule Kit since it will enrage my allies with the statues. Alright, we can now sell all of these Pokemons. Well, maybe not this. I won't go for Fennekin since we don't want to evolve it. Hopefully we still have enough damage. I doubt it a little against this normal team. And not Well, we have enough damage, I guess. That's good. That's really good. We should be at 30 after this round. That's really good. So we now can go for a little hyper roll. We should aim at all these units that grant us the ability to move on with flying. Probably even Salamence here. Well, maybe not now. That's a flyer. There's another interesting unit that we should play. Don't go for the capsule kit. Just try to hyper roll here. Targeting the box. That will be flying. Are we losing? We're losing now, that's bad. That's actually not good. Didn't thought we would lose here. So we kinda lost our winning streak here. That means we should probably get all the Pokemons right now. Let me see, we need this. Combine this. Full set of crit items now. And move on with some other stuff. Probably want this Ditto too. Yeah, that's good. Good. Now we go for Charizard. Didn't proc, unfortunately. So still in for those hyper rolls. Looks good to me. Okay, we should prioritize now Zubat and the Kakuna, I guess. Should be our priorities. Oh, that's a good unit actually. That's a really good one. Don't want this Pidove anymore when I see this. Probably is good enough to just go for this unit here instead. And so when Litwig's funny actually. So probably just this. And we should be fine. 4, 5, 6. We'll go for a Salamence here. That is flying and dragon. So we got one flyer evolved at least, and a Butterfree in the making. We also have the Kakuna. We have a Golbat. Just needs a unique portal that is also flying. That will be hard actually. Oh no. Oh no. So bad. Well, maybe Aquatic. There is Cramorant. That is also flying. No flying units, that's bad. But we see a Turtonator. And we see a Love Disc. That's actually pretty nice. There's so many options now. I think it's best to go for dragons here, since we are not... yeah, that's a dragon game. Probably is a dragon game. Could be also Love Disc, but Love Disc needs more setup. And we kinda have a crit item set that is really good with it. But I kinda want this Turtonator since we are at... since we are playing for this here. Yeah, seems good to me. Looks like a valid build. Should now just transfer these items to a dragon. Probably won't go for these units here. Not sure if I want this X-Bat. I don't. I will find a better dragon that suits well with this. Probably is better idea. So just got my portal stolen, but I was okay since we just go for dragons here and we are fine. So we got another dragon and we see something we can even think of. Let me see. So this has shield. This has no shield. So shield gets exploded. I don't know, man. Can also just go for, I don't know, man. Seems so random. Yeah, I don't know. Not entirely sure what to go for here at the moment. Yeah, we don't need these bugs. Possibly not needed them. Just go for full flying here. We are at 30 again. We can now build for either a muscle band or lucky egg. What is possible here? We can also go for hard scale. Possibly just this choice curve. I don't know, man. Choice packs, I want to say. Yeah, choice packs on the Charizard, maybe. I'm not convinced yet that this is a good decision. It means that we'll get a really nice burst from it. Can also play it as a attacker. Not entirely sure if I want to equip this anyway. So we are still in a good spot, I would say, but we kinda need another dragon in. That looks interesting too. But we need not only Slugma, but Gumi if we want to integrate. Could also go for Dynamo, that sounds about right, but yeah, we will lose now. Because I should have rolled, possibly. Ah, no. Slugma is too early, I think. Can pick up this. There's another Slugma. Alright, yeah, I won't roll here because it's the NPC round. NPC rounds mean that it is a 5% chance to find a wild unit in the shop, so increased chance for this to happen. We just position our units in front of those NPCs so that they hopefully get killed early enough. Sometimes this Mew gets out of hand and just teleports and kills all my units. That has happened too often in the past. But it won't happen now. So yeah, we get to see the components for a Cressidia flower or just go in for a Rocky helmet could also be the move here. I think I want a Mystic Water here, since that will allow us to cast one time with this Charizard. So it will inflict a whole lot of damage with this. There's another dragon we can add. Oh, that's a really good dragon we can add. And I want this as a addition to my front line here. So we just build a Cressidia and use Turtonator as a support tank. Don't find him really useful with aggro items. Possibly just sell the Geodude to go to 40 here. Still need a better hero of these items from Gabite. It's kind of really sucky to give them to Gabite. So I will possibly have to wait with the legendary picks to integrate this. But we are fine, I would say. So we got the Goomy here. That's interesting, actually. And I want to be more on this side. This in the middle. Yeah, if I sell this Dynamo, might even sell the Bacon, I don't know. But the Bacon is kinda useful to us. Not entirely sure if I want Slugma in my game. Not just yet, it's just a little addition for the late game. Let's check the ad picks. I didn't check the ad picks for so long. There's no dragons being added to the pool. That's making this game a little bit tricky. So we need every dragon we can. Bacon is a not sell option, since we kinda need this. Well, there are other dragons, but it's better to just go for this. So we go for another Twisted Spoon here, that we can equip to the Charizard to make it a more powerful ability. Yeah, that will pretty improve the damage that it will trigger with its ability. And we should slowly level up, I guess. We're not in a bad spot, but maybe we should also find some evolutions, I don't know. But we should probably first level up and then search for it. I just drop this Twisted Spoon on Charizard, since we don't have better targets at the moment. And I will sell this Gabite for a legendary dragon. Probably give the items to a legendary dragon. That's about it. Yeah, looking quite good what we do here. Still didn't see it Horsey. Interesting. We probably just want to level up further. We can now could add another dragon to our team here. Nah, I don't do this right now. Let's see if I can put more dragons in my search pool. Vibrava. There are some dragons. Yes, so we need that to pinch for this to be better. Yeah, still in a good spot here. Even without a Gyarados option, this seems like a good dragon game to me. So we just integrated 7 dragons now. I think I want 6 dragons, and I think I want 7 for the carousel. here's the 7th. So we just made sure that we see the needed amount of portals here. Not sure if I want the Slugma in my team. Could maybe try for a Amorphous Legend. But that would mean that I have to spend all my money on it. I will probably log in for the Slugma. Yeah, let's do log in for the Slugma and then see if we can integrate it later on. We see charcoal as a last item, which means that we get Pokenomicon on Charizard. That means that this ability will burn, have a burn effect on top of some stats. Yeah, that's not bad, but not good either. We probably want a Dragon Portal here. There we go. Got the Dragon Portal, that's really helpful. Here's also a Dragon Comp. Some Dragon Comps are forming. There's normal and fairy team. Fire Ice. Wow, got the Reshiram. God damn it, that's a really good holder of these items. Actually the best I could imagine here, since we get to 6 fire with this. That's actually insane. So we got all the relevant fire dragons here. If I add the Slugma, we are at fire 7, so we just need a fire stone to be completed. Yeah, that's really intense. Actually really good what we see here. I just roll a bit here. Roll some. Okay, we get to see another Slugma or a Vanillish. Both of them are really good options, but I think we want the Slugma more. Oh, that's a dragon that is attacking my backline. So I have to position differently for the next fight, that's for sure. So we lost this because our backline got attacked. Then I have to really go for another idea here. And I think the digging of the ground is better here. Also, so something like this should work better. Maybe even think of this. No, not need the flying more, I guess. Okay, we just slowly level up and put in more units. Maybe look for another evolution here. Let's see. Is there anything that we can play? Doesn't seem like we can find anything that is good enough. It's really good that we have the scope lens instead of the claw for the Reshiram, since we didn't have another source of PP generation here. There is a max revive that is charming for me. That's also gone. Yeah. Huh. No Firestone. That's not the best case scenario. Let's go for this. Maybe a backliner. Maybe for a backliner or something. I don't know. There's a good addition in the Janmo-O. Play this over this one, I guess. Really need some more upgrades here. Kinda like this as an addition to my team. And also want this on my Janmo-O to let him cast more. So we got some team here. It's not a really strong team at the moment. We lack one fire. Would be insane to get another fire in. Is there an amorphous fire other than the Slugma, the Magcargo? Let me see. So we go for fire. What's happening here? And we see there is none other than the unique. Probably won't need the Dano. Let's maybe go for Fuecoco, since it is a good ranged unit. This team is disturbingly good. Probably is the one that will kills us later on if we are matched against it again. Oh, it was losing now against this ice comp. Alright, so we're now in a better spot and we can find more units possibly. So I think the main goal should be to level up to 9, put in the last fire unit, so that we have the bonus Desolate Land, which grants +3 attack after every hit for each fire unit. This will greatly enhance the carry potential of Reshiram and the other, like Charizard and stuff. We could, yeah, let's just get rid of all these Pokemons that I don't need for this strategy, so that we can focus on getting the money for the other plans. I guess a King's Rock would do us a real good favor here, but let's check. There is a fairy type comp and an ice comp. Not really sure, but I want to try this on Turtle-Tortunator, since it will greatly improve the shielding, the shell trap ability. It will probably be really good. Keep this locked in. I want to buy it in the next round. So get the Fuecoco on my bench and the next round, and level up in the next round. Right? We're still in a good spot. So this one. And we just slowly level up, picking the Spagan also. Don't know if we need this, but let's also change the positioning of my units a bit, since they are done with the digging here. Probably it's better to put him like this. So just one more round and we go to 8 fire, and that will be our late game team. We should display our damage chart. Sorry for this. Wow, that's insane damage of Reshiram here actually. Wow. 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 Okay. So we just need to get to level 9 now. Okay, we just have one more enemy to get through. Think about an item. It's the normal type comp, Faeries. Yeah, maybe just this on Turtle-Tortunator. Let's try this as a last item, since it will also generate shield. This might be a good idea. Kinda want this in the back, and I want to also go on with the digging. Just like this, I want to try it. Yeah, that's probably good enough. That should be good enough, I don't know. there's a really strong backliner here. Made us worrying. And got infiltrated by this Comet Shard Tinkaton. But we should be... yeah, we should be good. There we go. Got this. Got this Fire Shard. Looking good. Kinda want to have more front line here for my Reshiram. Maybe we should just put it in the back like this so that it will get jumped by the Tinkaton. Probably is possible. Okay, so we got the first Fire Shard from the Fire Synergy that will greatly enhance the attack potential. Get this, we see more epic units. Kinda want to evolve the Scoomy at least. Get another one. Not sure what to go for item wise here. Maybe the ability shield, right? That should be good enough. Just like this. But I don't see any evolutions. Oh, my Tinkaton. Oh, there we go. Hopefully. Oh no, he's sleeping. But maybe we still have enough damage. Don't know. Oh shit. Actually tough. Should probably go for another idea here. Let's go for this. Still need this. Guess I also go for this. Something like this. For the end game. Probably is good enough. Oh man, he's now evolving to the Tinkaton. Oh, that's getting out of hand. I'm losing now. Oh, that's so bad. It's actually so bad. And I'm not really sure how to get rid of this. That's so bad. There's a Boomy. Should probably add instead of this guy. Yeah, that's for sure. Get another star unit here, that's really helpful. Now we are in a better spot. Reshiram is free. Oh yeah, baby! The damage is insane. Whew! That was a bit tough at the end with the Comet Shard that he got from Baby 7. So that was a Baby 7 comp at one time, and he got in a golden egg with the Comet Shard in it. And also he had the Primarina hatch, so one of the best and strongest hatches that you can get. He had a Porygon 2, he had a Rotom Phone that he didn't use for Ghost. But he had 8 Faeries in, so that was really tough to fight against. I think I did the right decision by adding Slugma and the Fuecoco and going for an early Fire Shard move so that this Reshiram can really go for more damage. And this guy putting our main carry to sleep was really getting out of hand. Thought I would lose here. Maybe I should have just placed my Slugma in the near of the Reshiram so it can get the protection at the beginning. But that would have mean that we lose some frontline since I have to place it nearby. So we saw this Turtle-Tortunator with lots of shield. We saw this Charizard with a explosive build that had the shiny charm tag in it. So that was a nice game. And this was a really strong contester with this Primarina build that is also quite insane. The X-Ray that is giving a whole lot of PP generation with the Deep Sea Tooth, and also the Sliggoo that is stacking up and getting more dangerous. Really good build for Kecleon. Just throw a Wonder Box on him and give him some stacking item that is also generating armor and attack, and a really good front liner in Magina that makes use out of the Fairy passive that is also doing additional special damage with every hit, and this will also be splashed with a Choice Scarf. So this Tinkaton was the main reason we would have been in trouble losing our lead. Because of the Comet Shard, it has a really high attack stat, but I think the itemization wasn't like planned for this unit. It was like the rest he got, and that meant that this couldn't erase my frontline in one hit. So that was our savior. And then the artificial item wasn't too good either, because it didn't fit in his team. He couldn't make use out of the ghost synergy since he had no ghost. Yeah, it was really funny, and I think he used this Crusader to also increase the speed of Primarina in the backline. So that was also quite a good combination with the X-Ray and the Deep Tooth and the Crusader, give him such a high PP generation. The third comp was a normal comp. Was all quite good with this Porygon that wasn't evolved, unfortunately. And yeah, some survivability on this Cyclizar and the Regigas with a item combination. I don't know if this Red Orb is a good idea to give to a tank, but maybe it just didn't have another item. So the fourth place was a Ice comp. I wasn't expecting to win against the Ice comp that easily, since we didn't have any protection against it, like Fluffy Tail. We just had the ability shield really late. So I thought we would lose against the Ice team first, but the main contester was this Fairy team. Hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay tuned. Bye bye.